My name is Nikki Mohan, and I will be your host today. I know it has been a while, but I'm so happy to be back with the ninth tutorial in the Fluency series called Global Citizenship. At the completion of this tutorial, you will be able to describe what it means to be a global citizen, be able to list the components required to be a good global citizen, and three, be able to explain why we need to teach global citizenship. But before we begin, I want to welcome you to the Committed Sardine channel. Like with all our tutorials in this series, we will once again kick off by using a simple graphic organizer which many of you may be familiar with. We call this graphic organizer a concept map. I will do a quick overview of what a concept map is, which will provide you with some ideas of how you can use it in this session to capture your learning. A concept map shows the relationship between ideas. The main concept or idea is placed at the top, either in a box or a circle or whatever shape you like. The sub-ideas are placed below, and then the supporting information for each of those sub-ideas are placed below each of the respective boxes or circles. It is important to note that we can cross-link ideas using arrows, which helps us quickly see how ideas are interrelated. So let's start off by creating a concept map either electronically or on paper. At the top, draw a circle, square, heart, leaf, whatever shape takes your fancy. Now, in that shape, write down global citizenship. This is now the main idea or concept. Now below that, draw 9 circles or squares. Link each one to the main box using a line. As we continue, you will fill in the boxes with the 9 components of global citizenship. Now below each subgroup, draw at least 2 circles or squares and make sure to link them to the respective subgroups. In these shapes, you will record any information you identify as important relating to that particular component. Please pause the video and take a minute to draw your chart. Now, you will use this chart throughout this video, and when you hear a point that resonates, then make sure to record it in the respective shape. In our first tutorial, we defined global citizenship in the digital age, as becoming a contributing member of society through acquiring a range of knowledge and skills. Remember, global citizenship is the overarching umbrella inside which the fluencies are learned. It is our desire that all children become contributing members of society, both locally and globally. As parents and educators, it is our job to mentor, guide, and support our children so that they become good citizens. Becoming a good citizen is a learned process comprising various elements and skills. While we live in an increasingly digital age, we recommend that educators not get bogged down with the buzzword digital citizenship. Because we believe being a good citizen, whether online or offline, comprises essentially the same behaviors and characteristics. being kind, being respectful, being honest, being responsible. In other words, just doing the right thing. Citizenship today is no longer just limited to the community, town, city, or country in which we live. Today, we are experiencing the death of distance. Physical boundaries are disappearing. As the recent global pandemic has demonstrated, digital technologies seamlessly facilitated communication and collaboration equally well, whether it's across a town or around the globe, making world events only a click away. People are now able to connect with anyone, anywhere, anytime. No longer do we live in isolation from the rest of the world. We have all become global citizens. We have identified 9 components, which include skills and knowledge that learners can leverage to become good global citizens. Unlike the 5 fluencies, these 9 components can be taught in any sequence. The first component is responsibility. When preparing students for success in our interconnected world, it is important to ensure learners understand that global citizenship comes with responsibilities. It is critical that our students understand their place in this world. As global citizens, they must accept their responsibilities and work together to ensure that our earth continues to be a livable place. Next is knowledge. Students must be aware of the diversity of multiple cultures, religions, ethnicities, and races that exist in our world. Students need to learn how to be sensitive to global issues, such as inequalities, conflict, and environmental problems. We believe that a global citizen is one who identifies themselves as belonging to both a local and a global community. Then we have skills. The fluencies, which include critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, collaboration, and communication, are the path to attaining a global citizenship passport. The fluencies teach students processes and skills that they can utilize to exercise flexibility, adapt to different contexts, become culturally competent, and continuously contribute positively to society. Because we believe a global citizen is one who works together with other members of their community to improve the world. Next is awareness. Today, our children are growing up in a diverse and unpredictable world. While they may have only local experiences and exposure to their local culture, it is our mandate as educators to expose them to the global world by bringing that world to them. It is essential that all citizens develop awareness about the various issues related to religions, cultures, traditions, values, perspectives, beliefs, and situations faced daily by our fellow global citizens. We then have values. Good citizens are lateral thinkers and have the ability to manage their thoughts, feelings, attitudes, and actions to achieve collective goals. By cultivating empathy and interpersonal awareness, students learn to shift the focus from themselves to community, national, and international and world issues. Next is agency, which is about empowerment. The last step in each fluency enables student agency. Agency is about giving students the opportunity to take action and make a difference through their contributions, no matter how big or small those contributions might be. From an early age, students learn that their actions can make a difference. Then we have voice. No matter how old a child is, they want us to listen. Therefore, learners must be encouraged to share their voice and work towards solutions to the many problems and challenges experienced in our world today. Now, I know that many of you are thinking, isn't voice and agency the same? No, they're not. In our workshops, we go into detail and you will then be able to gauge the differences. Next, we have ethics. We must mentor, guide, and support our students to help them become good, ethical, contributing members of society. Tolerance, understanding, acceptance, and sensitivity are all essential core values that need to be developed by all good citizens. Being successful in life takes more than just performing well at school. Then we have morals. One of our jobs as educators is to ensure our students develop moral characteristics and agency that will help them build relationships and understand how their actions impact both themselves and the world. We believe that global citizenship skills must be taught to every child in all schools and at every grade level. The fluencies provide students with learning experiences that allow them to make a difference in their lives and the lives of others. In learning the fluencies, students not only discover how to solve real problems and make decisions, but also develop critical skills that will help them leverage personal agency, voice, and power as responsible citizens. Now, please revisit the graphic organizer you created at the beginning of this tutorial. You can pause the video to complete the chart, or you can do this at the end of the tutorial. So, looking at your graphic organizer, check if there is additional information that you would like to add to any one of the circles or squares. Are there any arrows or lines that you want to use to connect ideas? Thank you for joining me for the 9th tutorial in the series. In the next session, we talk to some amazing educators to hear what they have to say about the fluencies. If you enjoyed this session, please give us a thumbs up. And if you can, leave a comment below. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so that you are notified when we upload new videos. I also want to remind you that if you want to dive deeper into any one of the fluencies, we will be holding workshops during which we walk you through all the steps so that you will be able to apply your learning immediately with your students. To know when these workshops are taking place, watch this space. Thanks for watching. See you soon.